Hi class. So we're going to go over one of the examples to help you get started with if statements using Boolean conditions in Java. So this is a handout you received in class. And if you go here, we're going to look at this example, the pass.java. So write a program which displays a random math addition question and asks the user for the answers and tells them whether they are correct or not. I'm going to go over to CodeHS. All right. So also to point out, in CodeHS, you should have gotten up to and completed this if statement, section 9 there. So to create your own program, you go into Sandbox, and we might give it a file name, and I'm going to call it, let's say, random addition example. And if you click this create program, you can choose what type of program. I'm going to pick the Java console and then create program. So now if I'm going to create a random addition question, I'm going to generate some random numbers. And if I'm generating some random numbers, I'm going to click on documentation, because sometimes you can't remember everything. So it's good to get used to looking up documentation. I go to basics and I think, oh, maybe it's in randomizer. So I look here and I can choose a random number between two values. So so here's an example. So let's say if I said int, let's say int a equals randomizer dot next int, and I'm going to pick a number between 0 and 200. And I want to make sure this works, that I understood the documentation correctly. Okay, so I think I may have to import it. Hi there. So in regular Java, we should be able to import a file, but in CodeHS, it's a little bit different. So what I had done is I did a search on CodeHS randomizer class, and I found this link on GitHub. So I open it up. That's not it. I click on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the code here and I'm going to copy it into my CodeHS. So I'm going to say here, new file, and I'm going to call it randomizer.java, add the file, and here I'm going to just paste that code I just copied, and I'm going to save that. So now over in my program, I think I should be able to get rid of this line and then run the code. And you can see nothing's happening because we haven't output anything. So now if I put int b equals randomizer dot next int, and also between 0 and 200, then I can say, let's say system.out.println what is, and then using string concatenation a for the variable name, what is a plus b. And then I would say int, say answer equals
Would the following students please come here?
Sorry for the interruption. We'll see if it happens again. I'll pause again. So I'll just put here answer. So if I run this so far, so when you're programming, a lot of times you want to save and run along the way. so that if there's a problem, you can see where it maybe happened. Okay, so next int. Oh, read int. It's a little bit different with the console. Again, CodeHS specific. So 92 plus 34. And if I was to run it again, let's say stop this and run again, the numbers are different because it's randomized. So then what I would do is I would get the answer, and now I would use the if statements that we've been learning about. So here I could say if, and then I could have here, I could put something like int sum equals a plus b, and then here I can say if the user's answer, which is in the variable answer, is equal to the sum, I could say system.println, you got it. And then I could say else, let's say system.println, better luck next time. So that if I was to run this, say 111 plus 2 is 113. You got it. So now let's say again, you always want to test all the possibilities. And now 109 plus 165, let's say I put 4, for example. Better luck next time. So you can see it works in both the cases. So this is an example of how you can take one of the questions from the handout and type it up in CodeHS. And let me know if you have any questions. That's it for now.